began with an ending, as all things do, with an ending. So this is how it will be. Painful. Fine. I boarded the bus with my friend, and I was sitting next to him across from the handrail. Moments later, the bus crashed into a streetcar, and the streetcar crushed the bus against a street corner. It was a strange crash, not violent, but dull and slow, and it injured me seriously. The streetcar was going very slowly, but our bus driver was a nervous young man, and when the streetcar turned, they collided. It dragged the bus against the street corner. The first thing I thought of was a pretty colored cup and ball toy I'd bought that day and had with me. I remember thinking at the time that no one could possibly notice the crash or hear my cry. But a man did see me and carried me to a pool table and placed me on it. I was told that later. I only remember the pain. The collision had thrown us forward, and the handrail went through me like a sword through a bulb. I lost my virginity. My kidney was bruised, but it was my backbone, my spine that vibrated in pain. My mother made a contraption for the hospital bed. It supported the easel I needed to hold the sheets of paper so I could paint. Later, she made a canopy above my own bed with a mirror so I could look in to use my own image as a model. I remember thinking at the time, well, I'm still alive. I love things, life, people. I don't want people to die. I don't want to die. I'm not afraid of death, but I want to live. It's the pain that I can't really stand. But then fine. Okay, so this is the way it will be. I have something to live for, and that something is painting. So fine, let it begin.
You must join us, Rivera! The Communist Party needs you!
You alone can speak to the people through your painting.
But what good is it if it doesn't represent the
Put
truth?
your work on the walls of your country. Join us.
Wake up, Rivera! Your people need you! Negras tormentas se agitan los aires, nubes oscuras nos impelen ver, aunque no se cierre el dolor y la muerte, contra el enemigo nos llama the guerra. The creation! On the center panel, in the upper half, underneath the site of the keystone of the arch, there is a semicircle of dark blue bordered by rainbow. At its center is the light one, or primal energy.
Without doubt, one of the greatest painters in the modern world. He is in love with ugliness. Fortunately, it's not contagious.
The arm leads to a point where man rises out of the tree of life. He is divided into male and female principles. The man is surrounded by images from his own imagination, knowledge, fable, poetry, tragedy.
It's a tragedy, no doubt.
He is a corrupter of art. I would rather sweep the streets than paint like that.
Strength is above tragedy. And here, higher than all, is the male principle of science.
The science of paint is stupendous. An accent of genius. He should go back to Europe.
Mural
painting must help man in his struggle to become a human being. It must live wherever it can. There is no bad place for a mural as long as it can fulfill its primary function of enlightenment. I am forced to paint on whatever walls I can find, but no matter. As long as the peasants and the workers of Mexico like my work and declare it of value, that is all that matters. Painting is my heart, my soul, my life. To paint is to breathe, to exist. All else is secondary.
I should have listened to that remark. It would come back to haunt me. Instead, I took it as a challenge. Is that all you care about?
Depends on who's asking.
Hey, Diego, come down here.
What for?
In fact, I have brought some of my own paintings. I thought you might have a look at them and tell me what you think.
I think you're a bold little thing to be asking me like that.
Well, are you going to come down and look at them or not?
So look at what?
At my paintings.
They're fine.
I don't want any compliments. I'd appreciate your honest opinion and any advice you have to offer.
I think you're very attractive.
Here.
These are really very good. You have talent, little one. Keep painting. Do you have any others?
Yes, but it would be hard for me to carry them all here. I live in Guayacan. Would you care to call on me next Sunday?
I would be delighted.
Diego began to fall in love with me. My father didn't like him because he was a communist, and because he said Diego looked like a fat elephant. To me, he looked like a lovely frog prince. I arranged everything, and we were married in the Coyoacán town hall. It was a simple, lovely wedding. An odd union, perhaps, from an outsider's point of view, but our souls were joined, entwined, inseparable. People said we were like an elephant and a dove. Of course, the dove may fly away at any moment. Or the elephant may inadvertently crush the dove. A delicate arrangement at best. But then, many relationships in the natural world require a delicate balance. It is oftentimes that in the natural world, the very thing that sustains life also poisons, rots, and destroys that which it sustains. I have suffered 2 serious accidents in my life. One in which a streetcar ran over me. The other accident is Diego. Diego, beginning. Diego, builder.
Are we not beautiful, handsome, brave? Are we not your inspiration? In fact, irresistible?
Diego, my child. Diego, my sweetheart.
Our hands, do they not tell beauty of the root of a tree and an eagle's talon?
Diego, painter.
Who will care for you while you paint?
Diego, my lover.
Do we not belong in your paintings, Diego? In your days as your inspiration? In your night as your lovers?
Diego, my husband. Diego, my friend. Diego, my mother. Diego, my father. Diego, my son. Diego, I. I love Diego. I don't want anything to hurt him, nothing to bother him and rob him of the energy he needs for living as he likes, for painting, eating, loving, sleeping, being by himself, being with someone. But I'd never want him to be sad. If I had good health, I'd like to give him all of it. If I had youth, he could take it all. I'm not only the mother fool, I'm the embryo, the germ, the first cell potentially that engendered him. I am Diego, from the oldest and most primitive cells, which in time become him. At every moment, he's my child born every little while, every day for my own self. I feed him, clothe him, breathe him. As long as I'm by Diego, the pain is bearable. Of course, he does not come home many nights. That is not unusual. The pains in my spine cause me to kick at night. And Diego says, sleeping next to me is like trying to sleep with a restless colt. I don't blame him. He has a voracious appetite for everything. Besides, I have a constant companion, pain. Why do I call him my Diego? He never has been, and he never will be mine. He belongs to himself.
Because all children wear halos.
It's an un-American invasion!
Communist!
Disturbing, not restful.
Ugly!
Ugly, not beautiful.
Horrid!
A slander on our city of Detroit!
Do citizens of Detroit never play?
Only work, always suffer.
Are the workers all miserable?
He is mocking our most sacred institutions.
It's a study of monumental realism.
Beautiful.
It's a remarkable tribute
Man triumphs over nature.
Four likes them. I like them. They reconstitute time and space.
An amazing work of art.
It's Rivera at his best.
Men at work, machinery in motion. It's fantastic. A modern artist.
A work of genius.
The dwarven master of the forces of nature.
No! Wait, go!
She's a greater man! Don't interrupt!
No! Stop it! You don't understand!
Calm down.
You parade back and forth with your stupid comments! Your protests! Diego! Always Diego! I am sick! He has painted day and night, while I lie awake with this new life in my belly, pregnant with our child, and alone. Just shut up! I'm sick of you and your stupid opinions! I tried to paint, but I can't see myself. I only see this child. Diego paints. Endlessly, he paints. Leave him alone! Leave us alone! Ah! God, I'm sick.
Rest now, little one. I'm asleep. If they destroy my Detroit frescoes, I will be very disappointed, as I put into them a year of my life and the best of my talent. But tomorrow I shall be busy making others. For I'm not merely an artist. I am a man, performing his biological function of producing paintings, like a tree that bears flowers and fruit. No mourns their loss, knowing that next season he shall blossom and bear fruit again. I must paint. I wake up every morning hungry to paint. I see the images in my mind's eye. I do not notice the passing time. I only eat because Frida feeds me. My real sustenance is the mixing of color and the creation of form. I will paint what I see. As long as there are walls and color exist, I will paint!
Where is my baby? Why did my baby die? Where is our child?
Hush now, little one, who is asleep.
I am dead.
Hush, hush. You lost the child. Hush, hush.
My precious Diego.
My love.
I am empty, so empty, filled with nothing. Where is my baby? Why did my baby die?
I'm here. I love you. Your child is here.
Why is God so cruel?
God is what we make him to be. You must rest, little one. I love you. Sleep.
My mother is dead. My babies are dead. My painting is dead. You've really outdone yourself this time, my frog.
She sustains me.
Oh, really? She sustains you. My little sister sustains you. How is that exactly?
But it's just the truth.
You stupid, selfish, fat, ugly pig. All your stupid puntas sustain you. I hate you. I hate you.
I never said it was otherwise with the women.
Still, you are unbelievable. My sister, my other half, my love, and my friend, the one person I could trust. Oh, God. The pain is like a whip.
They always the pain.
Yes, you stupid idiot, always the pain! In my neck, in my eyes, in my spine, in my hips, in my belly, in my womb. In every cell and heartbeat, and now in the center of my heart. What a fool I've been! To think that you were capable of loving me. I have lost all my children. Even you. I am truly lost. Alone. And my body pains me. Always there is this pain. I am longing to rest, to escape this body.
Are we not beautiful, handsome, brave? Are we not your inspiration? In fact, irresistible? Our hands, do they not have the beauty of a root of a tree? An eagle's talon?
Who will watch over you as you paint?
Who will bring you food?
Do we not belong in your paintings? Diego, in your bed? In your days as your inspiration?
Since I was first sick with polio, and then crushed in the accident, I have known death. I have lain in this bed, painting portraits of myself while in agony. Only the paintings and Diego has kept me from death's hands. My whole life has been a dance with death. I thought I would die in the bus accident, but death eludes me. It teases me. And Diego saves me. Bids me to paint, to breathe, to love. Diego is my universe. But he betrays me. Hates me. Death, however, would never betray me. I am not afraid of death. Always I am dying, some part of me falling away, some hope, some illusion. Always waiting for this vertebrae or that bone to finally give up the struggle, to find its niche in my body and make peace with being there, that somewhere in this body there would be harmony. But no. always dying into another pain, another image. Sometimes I long for death the way a woman longs for a lover to escape. Lovers who keep me entertained. And if Diego can have any woman he wants, so can I. Any woman I want. Any man I want. I paint whatever passes through my head without any other consideration. I paint self-portraits because I am so often alone, and because I am the person I know best. My paintings carry with them the message of pain. Painting completes my life. I may be broken, but I am happy as long as I can paint. My portraits sustain me. My lovers sustain me. Diego is insanely jealous of my men lovers. He would kill them if he could. It amuses me, this jealousy of his. I am able to make my own living now, no longer dependent on the frog pig. I have cut him from my hair. I have grown new, clean, fresh hair which he has not touched. And yet, in my heart, in truth, I love him still. In the quiet, when it is only myself and my heartbeat, I I hear his name echo along my spine. Diego. Even as we experience endless adventures, cracks in the doors, and international complaints, don't we always still love each other? All these things have happened and have repeated themselves during the past 7 years that we have lived together. All this anger has simply made me realize that I love you more than my own skin. And even if you don't love me as much, you love me a little anyways, don't you? If this is not true, I'll always be hopeful that it could be. And that's enough for me. Love me a little, I adore you. Frida.
Frida beginning, Frida founder, Frida my child, Frida my darling, Frida my lover, Frida my wife, Frida my friend, Frida my mother, Frida my father, Frida my son, Frida universe. Why do I call her my Frida?
Diego.
She never has been and never will be mine. She belongs to herself. Dear Frida, don't be silly. Don't hurry with your pictures and portraits. It's very important that they turn out well. They will complement the success of your exhibition in New York. Don't be silly. I don't want you to lose the opportunity to go to Paris. Take from life all that she is willing to give you, whatever it may be, provided that it is interesting and can give you some pleasure. When one is old, one knows what it is to have lost what offered itself. You didn't know enough to take it. If you really want to please me, know that nothing can give me more pleasure than to know that you have it. And you, little one, deserve everything. I don't blame her for liking Frida. I like her too. More than anything. Your work is cruel and tender, hard as steel and delicate as a butterfly's wing. Lovable is a beautiful smile, and profound and cruel is the bitterness of life. Are you sure you want to do this, my dear?
It is a protest, isn't it? For the party, isn't it? And don't we believe in the party, my frog prince? Has it not sustained us and loved us and hated us? I think we should go.
Are you sure you feel well enough, my love?
I feel as well as any amputee. images of myself as I have looked into mirrors, trying to catch a glimpse of my true self at any given moment and transfer it through color onto canvas. All the facets of myself, like variations on a single theme. Lately, however, the colors have appeared dull. I cannot find the right mix. And last night, when I looked into the mirror, for the first time, I saw nothing. It was not a pleasant experience, seeing nothing, becoming nothing, regardless of the truth of it. One expects an image of some sort to reveal itself. Even in my dreams, the colors are muddy and unsatisfying. And I no longer dream that I am walking and running. No. The pain has found its way to my dreams. And I only see myself as I am. Broken. When one looks into the mirror and it is filled with emptiness, one is near the end.
I have no idea why. The more I loved you, the more cruelly I treated you. You drove me crazy with your lovers. But the truth is, it was your love that made me cruel. Your power, your brilliance, your ability to look into the core of whatever you focused your attention on. And your helplessness, and your pain. I only wanted you by my side when I needed you. And then I wanted you gone, and silent. Rest now, my little one. Rest from your pain, your fall, your spine, all the pain in your heart. I hope you understand I loved you as best as I was able. At least now I will be able to paint without distraction. Alone. Peaceful. Suddenly,